8 dead in Kyiv, including 6-year-old, after overnight Russian strikes. Highest number of child casualties in a single night since war began, officials say. Kyiv, Ukraine, July 29, 2025. At least 8 people, including a 6-year-old child, were killed in Ukraine's capital overnight, following a wave of Russian missile and drone strikes, Kyiv city officials confirmed Monday morning. The attacks also left more than a dozen others wounded, including 12 children. According to Ukrainian emergency services, the strikes began shortly after midnight and targeted several residential neighborhoods in central and northern Kyiv. Explosions were heard across the city for over an hour as air defenses worked to intercept incoming missiles and drones. Despite the efforts, multiple buildings sustained direct hits, including a kindergarten and 2 apartment blocks. A city shaken again. Emergency responders said a 6-year-old girl was among the dead, found beneath the rubble of a collapsed building in the Abalon district. Her parents were critically injured and are being treated in a local hospital. Videos from the scene showed first responders digging through debris, as stunned residents stood outside in pajamas, clutching children and pets. "It was a horror I can't describe," said Katerina, a mother of 2 who lives near one of the impact sites. "We were sleeping, and then the windows exploded inward. My children are safe, but the neighbor's family, they're gone." Kyiv Mayor Vitaly Klitschko confirmed that dozens of emergency workers and volunteers were still working at multiple impact sites, and warned that casualty numbers could rise as more rubble is cleared. Unprecedented toll on children. Ukraine's Ministry of Health said 12 children, ranging from infants to teenagers, were among the injured, most suffering from shrapnel wounds, burns, and trauma. Officials noted that it was the single deadliest night for children in Kyiv since the war began. Russia is deliberately targeting civilian infrastructure. No military sites were hit last night, said Interior Minister Ihor Klimenko. "This is an act of terror, plain and simple." The government declared a day of mourning in the capital and ordered heightened security and rescue preparedness amid fears of further strikes. Russian statement and international reaction. The Russian Ministry of Defense claimed its strikes were aimed at Ukrainian military command and communication centers, though it did not address the civilian casualties in Kyiv. Ukraine's military disputed that assertion, saying no strategic facilities were located in the affected areas. International condemnation was swift. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen called the attacks barbaric and demanded renewed sanctions against Moscow. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said Washington was deeply disturbed by the targeting of children.